lovely people. We're here today with Billy Elliot and Mrs. Wilkinson, and we're sending live from Star Plus. We have an amazing interview for you guys, so stay tuned. Hello, Billy. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
With all your fame and that, how does it feel?
In the beginning, it was a bit nerve-wracking, but when I got a bit older and understood what it really was about, I think it just came naturally.
Yeah, I think you're right. My fame is still a little bit nerve-wracking. So, how does it feel when you dance?
I have this amazing feeling. It feels like I'm asleep and in my dreams where I feel free and can do anything I want to.
Interesting. How was it to move away from your family and friends and to move to a different place?
It was very difficult because I loved them, but in time it got better.
Yeah, I understand you. It's always difficult to move away from someone you love. But now we have to move on to you, Mrs. Wilkinson. So thank you very much for coming today, Billy.
Hello, Mrs. Wilkinson, and welcome. We want to ask you some questions about Billy, if that's okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Why did you spend so much time on Billy?
I don't know. He was just a very talented boy compared to the others.
But in the beginning, he wasn't really good at ballet. What made you change your mind about him?
I could just see in his eyes that he really had a passion for the ballet, and no one else in the ballet class never showed that. Debbie, eyes front. And no one in the ballet class never showed that passion, and that's when I knew that he was the one.
Ha ha ha, kids these days, right? Since you spent so much time on him, weren't you afraid that he wouldn't get in?
No, not really. He's a talented boy and with no doubt a great ballet dancer.
Confidence, right?
Yeah, that boy sure had some confidence.
So for the last question, have you been at one of Billy's shows? If yes, how did it make you feel?
I've been at 2 of his shows and I'm unbelievably proud of him. Just to see what he has accomplished is fantastic. We just bumped into Jackie and Tony and they would love to be interviewed. So, Jackie, how did you feel when you found out that Billy danced ballet?
I felt sad and annoyed because I never thought that Billy was interested in that kind of stuff.
How does it feel to be so far away from Billy? You must miss him. Am I right?
Of course, it's hard to be away from your own son, but we visit him as much as we can.
If you had said no to Billy about dancing ballet, what do you think would have happened to him today?
I think he would have hated me till the day he dies, but I would have hoped that he would have become a famous boxer.
Okay. Thank you very much for coming today. That means a lot.
So Tony, wasn't it hard to say goodbye to Billy?
Even though he was a twat, he's still my brother, so of course it was hard to say goodbye.
Yeah, I understand. Don't you feel a bit embarrassed to have a brother that does ballet?
First it was embarrassing, but when I really saw what it was about, I was shocked and proud.
You should be. He's a good boy. How is it going back at home? Does Billy visit you guys?
We're doing great. Billy doesn't visit us back home because we visit him in London.
Today we had an interview with Billy Elliot, Mrs. Wilkinson, and Jackie and Tony Elliot. Thank you all for being here today, and a special thanks to Billy, Mrs. Wilkinson, and Jackie and Tony. We will be ready next week, same time, same channel with some other celebrities. Thank you for today.